Welcome back everyone to PC Mazda Reviews. Today we're going to be taking our first look at the Mazda CX-30. So this is the first one I've been able to get my hands on and see in person. This is the base model. So you're going to be MSRPing out at $22,945. You can get this in an all-wheel drive version. It adds $1,400 to that MSRP. But this particular one here, you're going to notice when we get around the exterior, has your 16-inch alloy wheels. This is also going to be the only trim level with the cloth interior. What they changed, well, I shouldn't even say changed, this is a brand new vehicle, but what Mazda has started to do on all their 2020 models is standardize their eye-active safety features. So their radar cruise control, their lane departure warning system, their lane keep assist, high and low speed emergency braking, don't even have to think about it. You go into a 2020 Mazda, 9 out of 10, it's going to have it nowadays. So it's an awesome change that Mazda's doing. This vehicle as well, right here that we're seeing, this is going to be on the Mazda 3 platform. So CX-3 we had on the Mazda 2 platform. CX-5 we got on the Mazda 6 platform. This is the nice in-between sizing that Mazda's been missing for a really long time. So it'd be good to see how this vehicle performs in the US markets. Let's go ahead and get around the exterior of the vehicle, take a look at the inside, see what we're getting with the brand new CX-30. If you guys like the content that you see today, please do like and subscribe to the channel. It helps so much. If you've got any questions, please feel free to leave it down in the comments section below. I like to try at least once a week to shoot a video on questions you guys ask. So maybe I'll pick one of yours. Leave it down there below. I'll answer it. Hopefully make a video of it. So starting on the front of the vehicle here, you're going to see the glass plating that's going to house the radar cruise control and the high-speed emergency braking system. On the top of the windshield there, you're going to see the sensor for your auto windshield wipers and auto headlights, as well as the lane departure warning system, lane keep assist, and low-speed emergency braking systems. So coming down here, 16-inch alloy wheels on this trim level. You do get the larger sizes in the higher trim levels. Something I'm not sure about though. This trim piece is massive. It's much bigger than the CX-5 and the CX-9s. And then as you go further back on the vehicle, it gets even larger. It's huge. I can even cover it with my hand. So it's a good 8 to 10 inches. That's a massive trim line there. So once again, as we covered, this is on the Mazda 3's platform, so you're going to get that upgraded spacing in the back. So good space in the back. You can store whatever you need. You're not limited like in the CX-3, so that's awesome. Of course, you're not getting CX-5 sizing, but that's not what this car is for. Release there, and release up here for the 60-40 split in the back. So good sizing there. Can make it even better sizing with those back seats down. So let's go ahead and hop on into the inside of the car and see how it looks. So keeping with the Mazda 3, you still get the simple interior where it's nice clean lines all the way through the vehicle. Something I'm not sure about though, I can't speak for the other vehicles because the first one I've seen and got my hands on, this is all blue. It's very blue. Now the camera might not be doing it justice, but it's blue. Now this wasn't advertised. When this vehicle comes in and you see it on the window sticker, it says a black interior. So I'm not sure if the other colorations will have the same blue and it's all through the dash as well, or not on it. So let's go ahead and hop on in and take a look at the setup that they've got going on. So same steering wheel. You're gonna have, as the Mazda 3, you're gonna have all of your Bluetooth controls over here, your cruise control and radar cruise control over here. Now, I'm not sure if you'll be able to notice or not, but in this trim level here, it's not the polished metal that's like in the Mazda 3. It's like a hard plastic. It's kind of almost looks like a brushed, but it's very smooth. It's not matte. Maybe in the higher trim levels they go back to that metal that's on the Mazda 3, but it doesn't look bad at all. So auto wipers, auto lights, auto wipers on that side. From the beginning base model, you get the center TFT display. So you still, of course, have your left and right analog meters there, but right in the center, you're going to have TFT. 8-inch screen up there. That is not going to be a touch screen. All of the controls for that are going to be on the command control all the way down here. It's an easy setup, nice and clean. We've seen this before on the Mazdas, but in my personal preference, I used that way more than I ever used my touchscreen. So AC controls are the only buttons you're going to find on your center, but still super clean lines. It always looks good inside these Mazdas. Let's take a look in the back. So back seats, you're going to have some pretty good space. Of course, we're going off the Mazda 3 platform again. You got more headroom, and you've got plenty of legroom for an adult to sit back here. So good sizing. I really think this is going to be something that takes off for Mazda, just for the matter of the fact that this vehicle's size is pretty requested, pretty much well requested. There's some small things like this blue interior and then that huge trim piece on it, but that's not huge negatives on it. So let's go ahead and take this vehicle out on the road, see how it drives, and see if it lives up to the Mazda name. So in the CX-30, you're going to have the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine across the board. So all the way from the base model to the premium, you've got the same engine in it. You're going to be producing about 187 horsepower and 187 foot-pounds of torque in the vehicle. So for the car this size, you're going to be doing pretty good in the power department. From what I can feel right now, the car is nice, it's peppy, and it just feels good to drive. It's also taking from the Mazda 3, where it's really quiet in this car. It's insane. I know I'm lifted up a little bit versus like the Mazda 3 or the Mazda 6 even, but it's so quiet in this cabin. I'm on normally a really loud road, and I don't hear anything. Well, you hear a little bit of road noise, but it's marginal compared to what you would in another vehicle of a similar sizing. So they've done an awesome job on this car. So let's get into some accelerations, see how the engine sounds, and see how she performs in some good turns. So we'll get a good acceleration right here. So the vehicle has a nice growl to it. It's got a good pickup. So once they turn, we're gonna do another good acceleration, just so we can hear the engine again. So it feels really good. This car's really, I guess, the word I'm searching for is like sprinty. It gets up and goes when you need it to. This once again, it's going to be the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. It's across the board. The base model has its lag preferred premium, but it's the same engine that they've been running in the Mazda 6 and the CX-5. Of course, this is a lighter vehicle overall, so you're getting that extra get up and go. The vehicle feels comfortable overall. It's nimble. It listens to all the little turns, everything that you want out of the car. It's a fantastic car to drive. I'm really excited that Mazda was able to get the driving dynamics in this car that they have. it just overall feels comfortable. I could personally see owning one of these vehicles. If you've ever driven a Mazda 3 and you enjoyed the nice, fun, sporty drive that it's got, but you always wanted maybe the sizing of an SUV, something that's set up a little bit higher, this is it. This is a lifted Mazda 3. It feels fantastic. That's not a bad thing saying it's a lifted Mazda 3 or anything. The Mazda 3 is a fantastic vehicle. But you get the extra headroom in this. You're getting the extra spacing in the back. The CX-30 is an awesome car. Long story short, thank you guys so much for your time today. If you liked the content that you saw, if you want to see other trim levels, keep posted on the channel. As soon as I get access to them, you'll see them pop up on the channel. We still have to do the select, preferred, and premium trim levels as of this time. I'll put little links to them in the description down below as they become available on the channel. But thank you guys so much for your time today. Please do like and subscribe to the channel. Once again, it helps out so much. And you guys have a good rest of your day.